based on our data and our experience, I have observed that many people are running their business in their home country. Okay, now they want to start business in Dubai. So in that case, which legal structure is best? I mean, as a branch company or a subsidiary company or a new company formation. If you can explain the differences between all three, I think it would be very helpful in making the right decision.
Right. So generally, there are 3 to 4 options that we suggest to our clients. So one is most of the clients, if they are preferring individual shareholding, then obviously they go for sole establishment or LLC companies where the UAE company is held by directly the individual owners. So that's the most preferred option which everybody uses, and it's pretty simple where they just come for the signing. Not much document is required, only the passport copy of the partners and their visit visa copies. But on the other case, there are some options. For example, if you're opening a branch company, so if the activity in UAE is exactly same as your parent company, and you want to keep all the liabilities to the parent company in the home country, in those cases, they prefer branch companies, where the 100% shareholding will be the parent company in the home country, whichever country.
Okay.
And in these cases, in generally, the activity has to be same. That's number one. Number two, these companies has to take approval from Ministry of Economy, and there may be a deposit of approx 50,000 dirham in Ministry of Economy, because the government wants to make sure that they make sure that everything is happening properly, because all the liabilities are in the
So
parent
that
company.
security amount, the deposit amount is mandatory.
Yes, that's mandatory.
Okay.
That's mandatory. And the parent company has to make a board resolution and appoint a general manager who will be coming for the signing in UAE, and who will be the general manager on the UAE license, and will be taking care of other responsibilities of the company. And the if you talk about the incorporation process, see, there is not much difference. It's almost same, but only thing that increases is the document requirement, because here in case of branch company you have to provide attested copies of the license of the home country memorandum and the board resolution. So this attestation, it obviously in different countries the timeline is different, but approx 14 to 15 working days is the average timeline for attestation of these documents. And in every country nowadays attestation cost is different, but it's pretty expensive. So in some countries, like it's per document, some thousand rupees, or sometimes the whole document might cost you approx $4 to $5,000. So like the cost of for attestations in India, in Hong Kong, in US, all are different. So you need to check with your consultant what is your total cost coming for the attestations, and how much time it is increasing in the incorporation. So if you are going for a branch setup, you should be ready with 3 things, or you should be prepared for 3 things. Number one, your timeline will increase. Number two, your cost will increase because the attestation costs will be added in the license. Number three, you have to be ready with the person whom you are appointing as general manager, and all the formalities like board resolution, power of attorneys has to be done and signed by the owners in the parent company. So this person is appointed in the new country, and obviously the approval from Ministry of Economy and the deposits that you need to prepare yourself. So this is in case of branch companies. Now, when
Okay.
it comes to subsidiary companies, that is also one of the most preferred options that corporates use, because in case of subsidiary companies, minimum 50% of the UAE company should be held by the parent company. The rest 50% can be an individual and local entity or something. In subsidiary companies, the activity can be different. It's not mandatory that the activity has to be same as the parent company,
Okay.
and there is no approval from Minister of Economy, or there is no deposit. And as well as you can keep any activity, and the liabilities are sticking to the local entity. So this is one of the most preferred options that many corporates use when they are planning their companies in UAE. Either they go for individual shareholdings, and depending on the activity, they go for sole establishment or LLCs. Another is branch companies. Next is subsidiary companies, or it is rep offices. So my suggestion always is, before they set up, I think they should discuss it with their consultant. And once they understand your every detail, your requirement, they are the best people to advise you that which structure you should choose.
Right. So, guys, I'm sure you are getting clarity, and feel free to write any question in the comment box. okay, so that we can answer your question as well.